In a kind of perverse way, I'm quite looking forward to the match. In a perverse way. Yeah. Anyway, we asked for you to give us a call. Neil is an Arsenal fan. Hey, Neil.
Oh, good afternoon. Yeah, I'm just ringing to say that the main thing is that, I think, and I'm not just taking a mickey, I think it reflects more on the demise of Spurs in recent years. Because I remember, growing up in North West London in Kilburn, we were very split, Arsenal and Spurs. And Spurs always went on about West Ham being, West Ham only lived for beating Spurs. And to be honest, right, us winning another league title won't really make a huge difference because since that time we've won 8 FA Cups, numerous League Cups, Charity Shields, and in that time Spurs have won 1 FA Cup. So it's not that you're actually taking us away. In many ways, the analogy is that really you're the ugly sisters, and we're Cinderella going to the ball.
You're Cinderella,
yeah. On another one, you'll continue to shop at Lidl, and we'll continue to shop at Waitrose. You either stop that and move on and try. I've already given up on the title. We ain't going to win the title because you won't win. I understand, but I just think that the mentality of Spurs reflects the whole of the club, and I think in recent times it's got worse.
Yeah. Well, in recent times Tottenham have finished higher than Arsenal most seasons, haven't they?
You've been nothing. You don't win anything. But
but you were saying the demise of Tottenham. You've had a couple of. You've had a couple of good seasons, but before that, Tottenham were finishing higher than Arsenal. So it's not all been all gravy for you recently.
And also that little middle aisle has some absolute brilliant bargains.
You can get some really good
good stuff in the middle there. You don't want the Waitrose rubbish.
You can. Thank you, Neil. Thanks very much for your call. Did enjoy that. Yeah. He didn't take breath there, did he? He wanted to vent.
That's the crossest I've ever seen you.
He wanted to vent.
Such a cool person.
Yeah. Well, some of what he said was right, but some of it was self-serving nonsense.
Yeah, he was trying to wind you up, and it worked.
Yeah.
It worked.
It didn't, Charlie.
It did for a little bit there. He was trying to wind you up.
Where should we go next?
I always say that Arsenal fans are the most entitled fans in the league, and they absolutely believe that they should win everything.
Really? Why do you say that? I'm a Tottenham fan, and I don't
Whenever
think
I
that.
meet Arsenal fans, they're always like this, and I have no skin in the game at all. And they all absolutely believe that they should be top of the tree because I don't know what it is. It's probably a London thing, right? But it's like I don't understand it. I don't get. I don't think they'll win the league this year, and I don't think they'll win the league for the next 10 years.
Well, you like my big brother?
No, I'm just saying. I just
stepped in the playground.
It's just how I feel.
I can look after myself, Charlie. Anyway,
it's falling out with me now.
Sorry, we got a Villa fan.
Oh, good. That's nice.
Well, hello, Will.
You're all right, mate.
Yeah, not too bad. How are you feeling about the game tonight? Are you going to be City this evening, so you get over the line officially for the Champions League?
I feel like we're comfortable enough to stay in top 4, and I would.
Oh, we lost him.
There we are. We've lost him. There we are. He's gone.
What happened there? We've lost Will.
Producer cut him off.
We will get. Let's go to where are we going?
Elliot, the thing. Elliot,
is it Elliot?
Chelsea fan.
Hello, Elliot.
Hi guys, how you doing?
Yeah, you're a Chelsea fan. What did you want to say?
Oh mate, I'm going to be singing Blue Moon tonight. I'm going to be doing the Poznan with my brother in the living room. City all the way tonight, absolutely. Okay.
Is that because Chelsea are still in the frame in Europe, or is it because you don't like Arsenal?
Yeah.
Oh no, it's because twofold. Number one, I don't like Arsenal.
Right.
I can't have them legitimised. Okay, at the end of the day, yes, they've improved. Any blind man can see that, but. And secondly, I'm sorry to say this, Paul, everyone just likes seeing Spurs losing. The double entendre.
You say everyone. You say everyone.
I don't think that's what a double entendre means. I will just say that.
Yeah, I don't think.
If you'd said everybody likes to see Spurs really take it hard, that would be a double entendre.
Yeah, that's true. Elliot, thank you very much for your call. So, Chelsea are still in the frame, definitely. After what's been a difficult season.
Terrible season.
They could still nip in there in the next couple of games.
Yeah.
And get a European place.
Yeah, they could do. And that,
where should we go
manager,
next?
Isn't he? There we are. I think it's David who's a Spurs fan next.
Have we got Will back? Hello, Will.
We've got Will, have we?
Hello, sorry about that.
That's all right. We just lost you. Yeah, you were just said you're going to support Spurs. You feel safe. You feel like you're going to be all right. Yeah. You'll get it done. Is that because you don't think Tottenham can beat City, or because you think you'll get something at Palace?
I think we'll get something at Palace. I don't think it's Spurs' last game to Chelsea, isn't it?
No, Spurs last game at Bramall Lane, Sheffield United away.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I think that they should probably get that win there, but I feel like no matter what, I mean, we've shown conviction, we've shown like real gumption last night, considering it's against one of the biggest teams in the world, arguably. And I just think that ideally I'd want to draw to that would cement it. But if they beat City, it's boring if City keep winning the league. Let Arsenal have it. And this mentality about you got Spurs fans praying for a win. Like again, I thought it was hilarious Birmingham City going down, but you missed the derby days. I'd like them to come back in the Premier League.
So if you were in the same situation, a couple of Villa fans, I wouldn't be like this, one or two on the text, but if you were in a situation tonight and if by beating Manchester City, you effectively handed Birmingham City the title, how would you be viewing tonight? How would you look at tonight if you were in that scenario, Will? In that impossible hypothetical.
Again, it probably wouldn't be ideal, but it doesn't affect me personally. It doesn't affect Villa. Yeah, Birmingham can win, but as long as we win what we want to win and we aim to win, that's all that matters. I think this holding a grudge against your rivals to the point where you want yourselves to lose, that's crazy.
Yeah, well, we heard from Flav earlier on. He has a different school of thought to other Tottenham fans. Not everybody feels like that. But Villa have been fantastic this season.
Brilliant season. They've had a brilliant season.
They were brilliant last night to get back into that game at 3-1. It was affecting the goal difference. They looked done and dusted and then turned it around and could have nicked it with that Diaby chance at the end. Could have made it 4-3. So no, they've been brilliant and fully deserving of a Champions League place. Where should we go next? David the Spurs fan. Hello, David. Hello, David.
Hey, Paul. Hey, Charlie. How you doing?
Yeah, not so bad. Well,
better than you, I reckon.
What do you reckon then, David?
Well, mate, this is an absolute. We must lose this game. There is no doubt about it. I hear all the different sides of the argument, and it's for that reason, boys. I have put together a Spurs 11 for tonight.
Okay, let's see if we concur. Okay, let's have your 11. Who's in goal?
Well, we're going 4-4-2. That's the first thing.
Okay, right. Yeah.
But in goal, we're having Mr. Michael McIntyre.
Michael McIntyre, a big Spurs fan. Yeah, he'll do a lot of skipping round the goal mouth, but then so does Vicario.
Around the penalty box, he'll be great.
McIntyre,
he's very alert. He notices a lot, doesn't he?
He does. Yeah. He does. He's good. That's right. Very observant. Who's your back four then?
Well, at right back, I've got Adele.
Okay.
Lovely. Yeah.
Right.
Born and bred, she'd be right up for it. There's no doubt about that.
She's always chasing pavements as well. So she'll be up and down.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Left back.
Yeah.
Left back, I've got the Go Compare man.
Win Evans.
Compare. Yeah.
He's Welsh, isn't he?
He's a Tottenham fan, so big win.
He sang at the opening of the new stadium, to remind you.
Oh, that's right. Can he invert? I mean, I don't know if him and Adele can invert. We'll have to find out, because you know what Angie's like. You don't just sit there in your position and get up and down. So what about
is it Gio Compario?
Yeah,
you want or the actor Win Evans?
Win Evans, I think.
Yeah,
great.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay,
so my centre halves.
Centre halves. Yeah.
Chaz and Dave.
Chaz? Sadly, that is not possible.
I know what you're thinking. Chaz passed about 5 years ago.
Yeah, Chaz.
But he won't want to miss this one.
No, it's one way of looking at it. So, what's your midfield?
Well, I'm thinking, as Haaland's about to unleash, they can put him off with a bit of
every time he goes to shoot.
Yeah. And when the ref comes over to complain to them, they could hit him with a bit of yap bunny.
Very nice.
This is all taking check. Let's have your midfield.
That's good so far.
With time of pressing.
So I've got two in the centre of midfield, Paul. Yeah. And you'll be pleased to hear that as I'm on your show, you're one of them.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
I'm really not match sharp, really, to playing an Ange system. Could probably just play in a Conte system.
You'd be all right with doing Conte. Just drop it back.
So who's alongside me? Who's doing the running for me?
I've got the only ex-footballer is alongside you. He's also a talkSPORT man. I've got Jamie O'Hara next.
He's still decent.
Jamie still get around, Jamie.
Not the greatest player we've ever seen, but he's full of passion.
High praise indeed. He'll thank you for that. Let's rattle through them. Then who's your wide men?
Better get on. The game's nearly over.
I've got Knights of the Realm either side of you. I've got Sir Kenneth Branner on one side.
Kenny Branner.
Trevor McDonald on the other.
So Trevor, is he a Tottenham fan?
He is a Tottenham fan.
Very nice.
And finally
up front, we have a wealth of experience and indeed a wealth of wealth. Okay. We have Daniel Levy and Lord Sugar.
Oh, right.
Okay. Well, Daniel will be putting a shift in because he wants Champions League.
Of course he does. What do you think, boys?
Well, that's not. It's not. Let's have a look at the team. McIntyre.
Who did you say up front?
Lord Daniel Levy and Lord
Daniel
Sugar.
Levy.
Sugar, you're fired.
So, McIntyre, Adele, Wyn Evans, Chaz, Dave, Branner, me,
Hawksbee, O'Hara,
McDonald,
Branner,
Levy and Sugar. David, well done. We're kicking off in 5 minutes. So, good man. Thanks for your call. Enjoy the game.
Lovely team.
There's David, the Spurs fan.
There we are. Very nice.
So, this is from Dave the cabbie. He says, I realise that I'm urinating in the wind.
Oh, yes.
It seems to me, and as a Tottenham supporter, I couldn't give a flying flip about what goes on down the road. I want Tottenham to win every game. If we win tonight, that's not the reason why Arsenal would have won the league. That's absolutely true. We're saying that with Danny Kelly and Andy yesterday. I've had a brilliant season. My legs are soaking and I realise I appear to be standing alone. Dave, that's not true. I think a lot of people maybe are feeling like that.
I think that's the way to be as a football fan. I think that's the way to be. It's just a mad
scenario that it's kind of trying to get your head around. Don't forget, Dyche is still on a roll in his tracksuits, says one of the listeners.
That is true. The game's Saturday are a whole other thing.
If it's a draw tonight, then it becomes a straight last day shootout, which for the neutral is amazing. Yeah. I still think within that, Arsenal would have the upper hand.
Yeah, you've got Moyes' last game as well. Yeah.
So it is a fascinating scenario, but as we said earlier on, all the evidence of my own eyes recently would suggest they're really going to have to up their game tonight, Spurs, to get anything against City, who have been looking pretty imperious recently. So, how are you viewing the game? 03717 223344.
Paul Hawksbee and Andy Jacobs, Monday to Friday afternoons 1 till 4 on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.